What's up, guys? Chris back here at Rusty Ratchet. Taking a break from the 911, taking a break from the Camaro. Why? Because this damn thing is still leaking water. Every time it rains, passenger side gets flooded out. Couldn't figure out why. I got brand new seals all the way around. I go through a car wash, nothing freaking leaks that I know of. Nothing on the inside that you can see. So I'm banging my head. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I've been chasing this thing for about 3 months now. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing so far today. All right, so for starters, everybody says, you know, check your sunroof drains, check your rear hatch seals, check your door seals and window seals and all your freaking seals and the seal up there and all that stuff. So I don't have a weed whacker, but I went out and bought some weed whacker shit. That didn't work. Couldn't get it through anything. So I was blowing the air going through. That was going good. So I got some, I think it's 12 gauge wire. So if you don't have a weed whacker, but you do have 12 gauge wire, run that through it. Goes through it no problem. All the way down in and out. All the way down in and out the back, both sides, no problem whatsoever. Blew air through them, poured water through them, and you know, they're all working. I got puddle, and I got a puddle around over here. Puddle there. And there's a puddle under there too. Yeah, so those are working. So I'm banging my head. Went to a car wash today, my wife and I, and we're sitting in there and we couldn't find a leak whatsoever to save our life. Now this is what I have, all right? Now we had a rainstorm the other day. I looked underneath the front carpet up here, tad bit of water. I'm like, that might be a residual from last time. We had another rainstorm the other night, and look at this. This is the back seat area, all back here. Look at that. Puddles. Hey, plenty of water. So let me get my flashlight. I'm going to need to show you this, and then I'm going to tell you what it is. Frig. Now I'm going to spend about a half hour looking for my flashlight. What the hell did I do with it? It's right there. I was leaning over it. Ugh, this thing's got me so aggravated. Something so stupid. Stupid design by Porsche, I'll tell you that right now. Stupid. So, I actually ripped my brand new carpet that I put in April, trying to pull this shit back, you know, because it's the second time I'm doing it. So, it's not my AC, nothing like that. I'm blinding you, I know. I'm really sorry. So, you see it's all wet up in here. All wet there. And then when I was pulling it back, I was like, sorry guys, I was pulling it back. Where was it? Up in here, it was damp. See that? That's water there. It's like, why is that there? Couldn't figure it out. I'm going friggin' nuts. So, let me show you something here. I'm like, the only other thing it could possibly be is the heater blower motor. So I took the cover off. All right. See that down there? That's water. Look. Water. Now, you probably won't be able to see from here, but right below the hamster wheel is the heater core. Right directly below that. And right below that, I'll show you. I'm going to take this off. It'll just be easier for me to take this off to show you. All right. So we come down over here. So right below, I took a look. I'm like, what could it be? There you go. So there is the floor vent for the heater core. See that drip? I'll show you why that's dripping. I got to figure out how to set that up for you, because this is how we figured it out. Now, you know what? Let me go grab my wife real quick, and she's going to inject the water in there. Hold on. Yeah, come over here again. I gotta get the flashlight. Where's my flashlight in there? At least I know where it's at this time. I was just looking for it for like 5 minutes and I was leaning on it. Imagine that, right? All right. So I'm thinking when this thing overflows, the water comes down and it goes into the back, and that's why it's doing it. So we're going to inject the water directly in there. My lovely assistant from Tom's Refurb, Sparky. All right, so we're going to go under here. Ouch. All right, go ahead and inject it. So when it's raining, look at that. That's where your problems are, guys. All right, you're good. I gotta dry all this crap out again. So there you have it. Probably more than your drains there and a rotted battery box. It's going in through your blower motor, dripping down to the heater core, out your vent, through the seam, and all the way into your back seat. That's a lot of water, guys. A lot of water. So I got a lot of cleaning up to do. I hope this video is helpful. So this was filled up to the top. We probably went about halfway, and that's when I found it. And then we went where she's at now. And, you know, now I gotta dry that out with some towels, blow gun, everything else. I had to get my fan, put a heater in there. I gotta dry this thing out. This is the second time. So what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna fix it, stuff called Dum Dum. That's its nickname, I guess. So I guess it's for dumb people like me. I'm gonna load it up. This is the same stuff they use on the rear tail lights and stuff, the housings on these cars. So, boom. So I get the 3M. Let me see, 3M. They come in strips. I am going to double, maybe triple these strips up and smash it down as hard as I can. Like I said, it's going to be the back that is leaking. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's probably leaking from the side, that side there too. I did have some water on this side. Not much, but see? Well, you can't see. But there's water on that side too. So it's leaking from both sides. I am going to double check the passenger side because I don't need no rust. I just restored this car. I had it completely stripped down, everything. The only thing I didn't touch was the motor. I did the timing belt and all that. You've seen if you watched it, you've seen the other videos of everything I've done to this car. So I knew it wasn't my battery box because that was all done. But there was seam sealer that was in there that was iffy. So last month I scraped that up. I put new seam sealer down in there. I'll show you that real quick. So I actually gooped up some seam sealer right in there and right back there. There was the only two iffy spots for maybe water that could get through. But yeah, so now I'm happy I found the issue. I ain't gotta ever worry about it again, I hope, because I am going to goop that crap up. And if that don't work, I'm gonna use RTV. But that's the stuff the factory used. That's the stuff we use on our tail lights. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's a tar. It's a tar. So let me get back to work and I'll give you a tour when I'm done. All right, guys. So you can see the little grooves in there. When I put this back the original time after I rebuilt the box and had the car all down, I just put one strip in there. I think I might go 2 to 3 strips now. And dunk it up in the back. So we'll see what happens. But being as it's cold out, this shit is harder than it is in the summertime. Come on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in here, and that was driving me nuts for last couple months, about 2 months now. It was driving me nuts. Couldn't figure it out. Figured it out. I was reading stuff online, and not one thing I read online mentioned anything about this. And people were also banging their heads because they had the same symptoms and they couldn't figure it out. But then the people just ghosted off of the forum, and I don't know if they figured it out or not. They never reposted again. But I hope this video here helps somebody, because this thing drove me nuts. All summer it was fine. Then what's this, January now? So it started back in December that I noticed it. December? Maybe the end of November. Might have been the end of November that I noticed it. So yeah, kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. So I'm gonna double this crap up on here and go from there. So, but I'm gonna say, if you like these videos that I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It actually helps out a little bit for me. Like it if you want. If it helps you, definitely like it. Leave a comment. Leave a comment if you've been chasing this leakage issue. Come on. Now I just stretched the shit out of it. Yeah. Leave a comment if you had the same issue that I just had. So, and definitely going to put 3 on there now, because I stretched this one pretty good. I'm trying to push it all down into that little thing, so therefore the water won't be able to seep in at all. That's the key we need here, guys. No water seepage. None. Now it's going to take me a couple days to get all that wetness out of the car. That sucks. So, all right, I'm going to finish doing this and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I actually went with 4. This is the back. This is where I believe the issue was happening from. And I actually used some brake clean. Oh, sorry about the shaky. I actually did use some brake clean, cleaned around the whole thing, so it'll be all nice and clean for this thing to stick on there. Actually, I want to do a little bit more right here. That one spot there, it's a little low. Can't have that. Can't have no low spots where water can want to sneak in there. This up here, just like that. Up on there, I see some air pockets there. There we go. That should be good, definitely. So let's go and get this thing put in. All right, guys, so this is what I did. You see I put the 3 coats on there. Well, 4, I said. I did 4 lines, and I just smashed them in there. And then you got a little residue that came out, but then I put another bead all the way around the outside, all the way around. So I am pretty happy the way that is. Yes. Pretty happy. Can't ask for anything more. So I'll show you the other side. And I kind of loaded up the back too, which I don't think the back was really the problem. Well, the back was probably the problem, because it would, I believe it would drip down here and run down, and then it probably had an opening in the back. That's where I was going. So, and I don't see the car sitting still. rain getting in the front. So, but if it does, I guess you gotta park downhill head first. So you can see I kind of loaded it up, and that's all crushed down there. I think I might put another bead around that just to be safe. I did in the back here. That's what you see me doing. I did around that bolt and everything else. So yeah, just to play it safe, I am going to put one more bead, one more strip right around there. All right, guys, so I got the fan blowing. This is probably gonna be a couple days of doing this. Fan's blowing, heater's on there blowing hotter air in there. Yeah, so this really sucks, but so like I said, everybody on the forums never mentioned, they mentioned heater core, but they never mentioned about the blower motor on the outside of the vehicle. So that's what my problem was. Somehow the water was getting in there. I guess I didn't have it sealed good enough. I just had one strip of that caulk around it, that dum-dum, and I'm apparently I'm the dum-dum. Who would have known? So after this all dries out, I'm gonna test it like an idiot. So I'm gonna leave it out in the rain again. So hopefully this works. I'm hoping it should, because I figured out what it was. We seen a puddle that was in there. It got in there from the rain. So I don't know why the Porsche would have made a shitty ass design like that. That's pretty fucking stupid. But just guess I gotta move on. So I'm gonna let that dry for the next few hours, and in the meantime, I'm gonna go play with the Camaro. So if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button again, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.